Yo.
This is the sound of Café Del Mar.
Este es mi momento. Ahora, aquí. Adiós, ayer.
Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Opening to the higher states of consciousness. Love is an opening. Love is an opening.
How about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Opening to the higher states of consciousness.
Mic check. Mic check. Testing. Mic check. Oh, okay. Sweet as. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hey, happy bros in the building, bro. I swear I was talking to every one of you. So since no one heard me there, let me go say hi to Anna, Hazy, William, bro. Recurring. What's good, guys? Bad asked a question about netcut and archive. Bro, netcut isn't a thing for BEFF. It doesn't work. You have to use archive. Just watch SCG's tutorial, bro. Please. Yeah, next time you come in here, bro, just do a little bit of research. Would appreciate if you just had the effort to just go on go on YouTube and look at some tutorial if you don't mind. Twin Perry. What's up, guys? Alejandro. James Road, Trondro. Yeah, man. Downtron as well in the building. Yeah, dude. So I've been messing with a lot of my settings and stuff. Can you guys hear me? Like, is the music too loud, or am I like too low, or are the levels like okay for now? I just need you guys to hear me loud and clear. Have I achieved that? Any background noise or anything? Like, can you guys hear a fan buzzing? Anything like that? I sound a little muffled. Okay, let me move closer to the mic. How about now? Is it a little bit better now? Because I've been messing with it a lot over the last day and a half. I think I just need to be right here. I can't be too further out from my mics, like a little gap right here. But yeah, we've had a hectic week, but we got ourselves a little treat, so we'll see in a second. So we'll just run a little bit of VIP work. These VIP works are awesome right now because you get 4x RP, and money ain't great, but the RP is great. Plus, who doesn't like a little bit of headhunter action, you know? Bindle Strickler, what's up, man? You were Strickler production a few days ago. What's up, guys? Yeah, good music in here. Yeah, we got some new tunes as well in the house. I don't know if these are copyright music, but I'm just gonna I need some new tunes, and I just went with so you guys know what Cafe Del Mar is? It's basically a cafe in Ibiza. You know, just like a full cafe who just plays music all the time. So they've also got their online radio station. So we just hopped on to a little bit of Cafe Del Mar, you know, can't go wrong with some Cafe Del Mar. It's nothing too hectic, also nothing too boring. You just bob into some tunes as you're running shit. So there's a few things I want to do today. Mainly I want to test out some BEFFing. We'll be doing a triple stack tats. I want to make some cars, and that's about it, I guess. Nothing too hectic. And I think recurring wanted his cars. We'll just give him his cars if we can. And bro, next time I make anyone a car, bro, if you don't collect your car within the next couple of days, I'm gonna delete that shit, okay? Just a rule of thumb. If I make you a car and you don't receive your cars within 3 or 4 days, you don't value my time. So I'm gonna give you your cars recurring, bro, but hey, this kind of behavior is not appreciated. I made those cards 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 damn weeks ago. You had 14 days to collect those cards, and you couldn't find that time. Not cool, bro. I don't care if you have school. I don't care if you're sick. Hey, man. If you don't want to collect your cards, don't have it made in the first place. Angel, what's up, my man? What's up? So we want to hit level 80. And after level 80, we're going to do some BEFFing. So we did get a new mic, man, but I'm not too happy with this quality of the mic. It's all right. I'll make it work. I've been tweaking with the settings a lot. Over the next couple of days, guys, I'm gonna get this mic in perfect condition. Just trust me. Today's just let's get it done kind of thing. So like I said, we're level 76, 77. So we just want to hit level 80, which I believe I can tonight by doing a couple of more VIP missions. Yeah. Hi Mona, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? So nice of you to ask me how I'm doing, man. Appreciate that, as always. Somebody time Mona out for like 10 minutes. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would, but yeah. Nah, don't. You already said what's good. Oh, my bad. My bad. Appreciate that, but I was kidding. No one took me seriously, right? Yo, Deli, have you got a portal already? Nah, we didn't get a portal, bro. Portal. So the thing about a portal is, let's say how much would you pay for a portal, right? Portal's like, let's say 250. I don't know what the going rate for a portal is, but let's say 250, right? To use it as a standalone console, you're gonna need to buy the most expensive PS Plus, which is what, PS Plus Premium. Now that should cost like 20 bucks a month, yeah, or a bit less, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at the rates, but my logic was it's eventually gonna add up every month to however much a PS5 is. You know what I mean? Now, if I were to get a PS5, let's say just a regular PS5, fat, slim, pro, whatever, I'll only have to really pay for the actual console, and there's no added monthly costs. I can still use my existing PS Plus to run you know, accounts and stuff. And all I'll be really doing on C3, guys, on a rare occasion, we'll do like triple stack tats when we're actually being in fucking like C3. Otherwise, we're really just merging or running jobs or just selling us a car or like just being around, really just for the sake of having. So having a third console will enable you to do quite a lot in terms of beffing. So having a third console, what if you're all about that BEFF life, is never a terrible idea. Now, yeah, you will be cashing out for a third console, but in the long run, if you continue to do BEFF, I think it'll just pay for itself, you know? Let's say you get really good at that, right? You're the only ones who are offering like triple stack tattoo service, or let's just say that, you know, you're running a lot of you know, services for outfits. However, you know, you do it. I feel like the PS5s, I mean, you know, it's not terrible, you know, you know, I just got it. You know, I'm not gonna think too much about recouping. Even if I get like half of the money back, I think it's sweet. I'm happy paying for that. But yeah, for me, having a third console would just mean so much more. What the hell? Are we not? Hey man, I'm really not good at missions, dude. Can I snipe though? Bruh, he just turns left like that. So we also might need to do a few extra things over the next few days. I just don't have the free time, and I don't even want to do any service for outfits right now. But that's the thing. The thing about any other service, it doesn't take 4 hours to do, but the outfits tend to take so fucking long because I keep trying shit which are complicated as fuck, and then I encounter problems. The times that I don't actually encounter any problems, you know, everything goes smoothly. I love that shit. I'm trying out something new and everything goes according to plan. Hell yeah, brother. But like the other day when I was making that yellow and blue fit, motherfucker, that IA badge, IA logos did not want to transfer. I just couldn't figure it out. That, hey, what the fuck is wrong with this? But at the same time, I thought that, you know, these logos aren't usable. But at the same time, I used it on a different fit, but just not that particular fit. So we ended up going with like a whole different idea. We had to pivot like 3 times just to make that outfit. But because I struggled so much to, you know, get that together the first I don't know, hour or so, I was losing focus and concentration. And what that resulted in is basically just making silly mistakes. Just silly mistakes. And, you know, that resulted in more time being wasted. At the end of the day, bro, I mean, we got results which I was happy with, but this is not the result I had, or this is not what I pictured to do. So a little disappointing that we couldn't get those logos to get on that particular top. I haven't had the free time to redo logo like that. That was really just the first time I tried such logos, at least on the male. The female works very differently. The female logos, you can just kind of pull logos from the heavy armor, and that's just way easier. So $200 plus 8% tax, that's 216 here. That's how much a portal will cost you. Sorry, let me just read that again. So $200 plus, so that's like $215. Let's say that here in USA, if you want to add a guarantee, will cost money. So wait, what is that $216 for? Is that for a PS5 or a portal you're talking about? But yeah, I mean, PS Portal would make sense if we didn't have to pay for fucking PS Plus, like the premium edition. I'll be honest, man, I just buy the basic essential PS Plus. I just need PS Plus. I don't even give a shit about the free games, bro. I just need online multiplayer connectivity. That's the only reason I even considered paying for that bullshit. But yeah, give me a second, hey? What's up, Incredible? So I messed with my mic a little bit more. Is it any better now? Or is it still muffled? I think it might be still muffled. Oh yeah, I'm okay. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't really figured this shit out yet. All right, what level are we? 76. All right, let's just. I think 80 is too far fetched. Um, so let's just do 77 and then we just get BEFF, bro, and we can come back to this if we have time later. Ooh, can we do a typing test? I've been told my clickety clickety keyboard is like terrible. Let's do a test. Do you guys hear me clicky clicky? Oh, you guys hear a little bit of clicky clicky. All right, I want to shut up now. Do you guys hear any spamming of clickety clickety buttons? Probably not. Probably not. That was like one of the stupid old me didn't even know there's like compression software tools in OBS for the mic. I didn't even fucking mess with that shit. Now I just mess with that shit, and it made like a night and day difference for fucking all that clickety clickety noise I used to have. So I had to look up a few tutorials. I had to like, you know, really actually learn that shit. But yeah, man, I feel like we're gonna get there. So I got 3 monitors running. Well, a 4th monitor just chilling, which is like a laptop extension. I really wanted to get 2 27 inches, and the 24 I used to have has just been moved to the side. So I just got more surface area to look at chat, look at my OBS shit, at the same time look at my 2 screens, and you know, I have an extra window to just, you know, just do whatever the hell I want. Maybe I want to watch a movie while I stream. Who knows? Maybe just one day I'm just doing some boring shit and I just feel like, yeah, let's just catch up on the TV series, yeah? So I feel like this character already have tattoos. I want to find a guy who doesn't have any tattoos. Probably this dude. Ooh, you know what I don't have? I don't have a C3 Windows set up. I might just set that up real quick. It'll be very shitty quality, but we can maybe make it work. Oh shit, he's gonna kill me, man. Come on, dog. Let me kill you real quick. Question is a big screen better? I mean, big screen is obviously better for playing a game like, I don't know, God of War maybe? But for productivity, I don't know if 55-inch is the answer. When I'm doing GTA BEFF stuff, I want productivity. I need like, okay, yeah, if I'm doing 55-inch screens, I want to have multiple, let's say 2 55-inch screens. I want to sit maybe 10 feet away from the screen, minimum. But I'm like on a desk, bro. Like this is like a workspace kind of thing. You know, I got a couple of screens, a computer set up. Because, you know, I mean, all that shit just, you know, this is like my multimedia center in general. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, just practical, you know what I mean? Just practical. Damn, we're not even 70. Did they nerf the RP on this? I think they nerfed that RP. Right now I got a 55. I see everyone using 20. 34. If you wheel at 34, you need an ultra wide. Now, depending on where you live, either that shit will be fairly affordable or super expensive. Yeah, God of War is such a good game, you know. You definitely want to play like God of War, Tsushima, games like those on like big ass screens. Heat your smoke, get your smoke on, and then just like, you know, get it done, man. All right, we hit 77 or not. This is gonna be our last. Yeah. I mean, you're always gonna have to shell out the pay for, you know, ultra wides and stuff. But trust me, man, just it's more cost efficient to buy like a couple of 24-inch monitors. 24 is a really good size. All right, I had to buy a 27-inch as a third monitor because I already had a 27-inch monitor. So it would look kind of off if I had like 127 and two 24s. Like this way I have like two 27-inch next to each other, and on the side it's not vertical, it's still horizontal because this is like a basic monitor. It doesn't rotate or anything upwards or downwards, just basic tilt. So we just have it on the side, and that'll just do, you know, for now. And if I need more surface area, screen area, I have like a little screen. You know, it's alright. I don't need a fourth monitor. I'm not that into this shit. But yeah, we'll just run one more headhunter and then we'll get to some, I don't know, some BEFF. Let's see what we can do. Triple stack tats are time consuming, but it's totally worth it. Now, once we do it successfully, we'll try and see if we can do it on some other characters, or slowly figure out a way to do it, like do quad stacks all by myself. It is possible, it's just a lot more setup. So what I could do is I can console lock my C1 on C2 on archive, and C3 will be next DNS, and I'll have to ask one of the bros who are in the parties with me or someone I trust to be my C4 kind of thing. So they wouldn't be like doing any actual console locking of any kind. They're simply going to run the game, apply the tats and fuck off kind of thing off the account. But you know, they're going to get kicked every few because C3 will be next DNS, and you know how it is with next DNS. You're going to get kicked. You know, you're gonna consider yourself lucky if you're like not getting kicked, if you're like in there for a while. It's gonna be a little difficult, it's gonna be a little more challenging, but I'm down to, yeah, triple stack we can do for sure, bro. We're talking about quad stacks. If we can do quad stacks just by myself, obviously I can get help from someone like, I don't know, like SCG or Unfortunate or Supreme even. But you know, I did want to start the quads with Supreme, but I realized that our timing is we're in totally two different time zones, bro. So just to make it work would be like significantly hard and will cause too much of a headache personally. Whoa, did I just lag, or did that guy just like Usain Bolt me? Yo, cops, can you like give it a chill, bro? Yo, no, chill. Let me have some snacks. Stop aimbotting me. Where are my snacks at? All right, we go. I'm gonna just missile everything. Fuck this, because we're gonna restart app anyway. We're gonna not do any anyway. We're just gonna do the tattoos now. What the hell? Where is this guy? Oh, there. How you doing, Partlo, bro? All good? I could do it on that particular account. I'll have to log in and shit. I don't want to deal with that stuff right now. Yo, Jay, bro, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Welcome. Sticky Ricks as well. How you doing, brother? How we doing, man? Welcome. I mean, I appreciate you guys pulling up. Just running this RP stuff right about now, and after that, we're gonna try to do some triple stacks, some triple stack action. Okay, we hit 77. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that rank for now. I can totally hit 95 by the end of the week, no doubt. I'm going up like 5 levels a day or something, or maybe a little bit more. Oh, didn't even think about the armor stuff. So yeah, so the thing is, bro, when you do BEFF, you just naturally get double armors. So I have like 10 armor just because I'm doing BEFF. You can't buy 10 armor off each category. It caps out at like, I don't know, at some number. So when you're doing triple stack or when you're doing like stuff like that, I think it's gonna go up even more. Like, you're not physically able to buy 10 off each in every category. I don't even know how this happens. Never pay attention to it, but every time I want to apply armor, I'm like, oh shit, it happened again. But yeah, pretty cool, eh? All right, so we're gonna hit the save button for the outfit, and we'll switch to the mail. What's up, Gator bro? Welcome. So yeah, so we'll switch to this guy. I need to make something really quick, so you guys might see this as well. Let's see, how should I do this? I don't really have the right setup for this right now, do I? Let me still try anyway. C2. So we'll just move this down. Actually, we'll leave C2 there. What did I just do? What am I trying to do? Oh shit. No recurring, brother. You gotta have to wait, man, until it's gonna have to wait, man. Let's get out of here. Damn. I don't think I can make this work like this, can I? Hmm. Oh, ha, I got it. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. I just honestly, I just avoid doing gender swap stuff. I just don't tend to fucking like bother with that stuff, to be honest. Hmm. All right, I'm just gonna just kind of like get it done for now. We can worry about the actual uniformity of it a later time. We just need C1 and C2 and C3. All right, we're just gonna rock with that. That's fine for now. You green, hell yeah, man. That shit is tight. Gets the job done, bro. And the quality, you guys can see the quality of the video capture. It's extremely high res. Why pay 200 bucks for Elgato? I mean, you could pay 200 bucks for Elgato. You can do a few extra stuff. You can stream in 4K. So I'm like limited to 1080p 60 FPS streaming. For the time being, that is totally cool with me. I don't intend to stream in 4K anyway. Oh yeah. Ugreen makes pretty solid products, bro. I get like USB hubs, cables, charging cables and stuff, all from Ugreen. They've been working for years now. The build quality is also fairly solid, man. Hell yeah. Oh shit, it's gonna... But as long as I can show you guys each of the fucking screens, it's all good with me, man. Wait, do we have a topless fit? I don't think we have a topless fit. Can we just call her a repressor, man? Why are we driving a DMO Sanchez? Yeah, we don't have tats here. Perfect. Perfect. kind of shorts are we running? Yeah, we'll rock that. What the fuck is up with the Thunderbolt chest hair? That's funny. You got face paints? Damn, I hate when I have face paints. Bruh. You won't be able to see a portion of the tattoo, unfortunately. Unless I go change it now, which I don't wanna. Oh, like a splitter? Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I've tried to make a splitter, you know, getting there as well. Yeah, wasn't really too happy with the actual quality of the splitter. I like how all the tattoos are unlocked on this character. That's pretty nice. Like, you know how some tattoos are like, oh, you gotta do this challenge, you gotta do that challenge. Some of that, none of that bullshit. Alright, we're gonna start off with like a blank, totally blank canvas. So we're gonna have to do this like multiple times each category. So alright, C1 is gonna go into creator first, alright? We're going to start applying the tattoos from C3. If I had a C4, it would have gone from C4, so on and so forth. So Rockstar go, you know, creator. Do I have C3? I don't. I don't have C3 here. Okay, that's fine. I don't need C3 in my archive anyway. I only need C1 and C2 for now. Yup, that's fine. Okay, we're in creator in C1.
This is
Perfect.
the sound of Cafe Del Mar.
All right, C1 is locked and good sported. So we're gonna jump on C2 now. Where is C2? I don't have hotkeys set up for this anymore. What the hell? Wait, we're not jumping. Where is this guy? This guy. Hope it doesn't crash my shit. But yeah, we should be able to do any sort of merge on our own or any sort of beffing on our own from now on. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm so happy for this shit. Don't ask anyone, hey, can someone help me do a BEFF? Hey, can someone run this GCTF for me? I'm locked up on C1, unfortunately. Yeah, man. Now this time, you know, if I ever do a GCTF lobby for the community or whatever, I can have my C3 in the apartment, in the CEO auto shop, in the bike or whatever. I can have C1 giving out the cars and C2 helping out, like flipping and shit. There's gonna be so much convenience. Hell yeah. So if you do get a portal, bro, just remember that the PS Plus cost will add up, and it'll eventually cost you the same as a PS5 eventually. Now for me, I got a disc version, right? And I had like a couple of PS5 discs lying around. So my C1 is running digital, C2 is running disc, C3 is running disc. So I didn't have to like you know, buy any additional games or anything, or pay for any PS Pluses. What's up, Peaky bro? How you doing? Welcome. Thanks. Appreciate it. You guys, you don't have to say you like your stream. It's like if my bros pull up, or if I pull up to the bros streams, naturally I would just click the like button and say, hey, what's up, or hi, or I like to do the salute. That's like my top used emoji. I don't even have to write salute. If I just write SAL, the salute pops up. That's how much I use it now. That's like my thing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like my fucking salute's like the most like common text in my keyboard. But there you go. I was like, yo, just like that, bro. So when you're doing stack tattoos with 3 consoles, C1 goes to creator, C2 also goes to creator, and we're just gonna leave them both in creator, and we're gonna do the BEFF from C3, C2, and then finally C1. Now, to do this sort of stuff, you need double console lock. Otherwise, you're gonna have a ton of issues in the console which isn't archived. So we're gonna jump on C3 now. I'm not showing. Actually, I can show. Hold on. It's gonna be really shoddy quality. Hold on. I don't actually know which one's my C1, C2. Bruh. Add existing C1 console. I hate doing this. Video capture. Not video capture. Yeah, video capture C2. We're just gonna do like this. We'll try to match that size. Yeah, that's close enough. Ish, sort of. Bruh. Don't do this to me, bro. Control, not shift. My bad. All right, so that's my C1. And C2 would be right here. How do I do this? I like this. All right, that'll do for now. Perfect. I don't have borders or anything. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? I am trying to do some stack tats. As long as I can figure out which controllers goes where. Sorry, man. I'm like, it's late. It's like 1 a.m. for me. I have a long ass day. But if I don't stream now, I don't get to stream. So it's now or like tomorrow. And I've been dying to test out my C3 really. What's up, TT? And wait, who's that? Alicia Kaiser? Bro, I got a Brigade 6x6 in nightclub. Can I move it to the freak shop? Now, that sort of stuff I don't really know for sure. The only way to actually merge your freak shop, from what I know, is called something called a Bogdan merge. Yeah, that's all I can tell you in that matter. There's many other ways to do it. One would require you to run missions and shit. But, you know, like I said, it's not something I can advise on because that's not really my forte kind of thing. You know who's really good at that stuff? Toby. Do exclamation mark Toby real quick. Yeah, if you want to learn more about that stuff, watch Toby, man. Or do exclamation mark Nugzz, Nugz, and he's got a tutorial on how to do that stuff, like how to do a Bogdan merge and stuff. It's like a 3-part tutorial. Very, very good. Yeah, cheers, twin. Cheers. Yep, that's exactly where these would be the right people to ask those questions for. You know what I mean? Jackie, I'll read that in a second. I'm just trying to set up my screen real quick. I haven't had the opportunity to do so. Just bear with me, please. For your improvement, you know, your enjoyment anyway, you know, so that you guys can see a sweet ass stream setup. But yeah, I mean, everything I do is like a little bit like makeshift. So my overlay is also a little makeshift overlay. You know, but it gets the job done and it looks clean and it looks exactly how I want. I'm happy with that. But not every time it goes according to plan, as you may have noticed. But it's all learning. The more you do this shit, the more you're gonna learn, I guess. almost have it together. This is OBS. I think it's OBS. Yeah, OBS Studio 32. I keep forgetting what buttons do what. Yeah, it's like really shoddy work right now. Nothing is going according to plan. But all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. And we'll copy the leaf, we'll copy the controller. Boom. We're missing the Deligrim though. We're missing the Deligrim. Done. Overlay is set. It's not perfect, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Sorry, what was that question? How would I go about changing my stack tats just for my upper torso? That's like a glitchy tattoo I want to remove. Just redo that section. Just that particular section. Don't touch the stomach. Don't touch the back. Don't touch the legs. Don't touch the arms. Just clear out the tats in the chest, wherever the area is. Just redo that bit. If you do right click and edit transformation, okay, right click, edit transformation, fit center screen. All right. What am I doing? Yeah, I was a little off perhaps, but I think it's okay. So let me just quickly see my C1. All right, C1 is set up like this. So C1, the C2 screens and the C3 screens are a little bit higher than I wanted. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I don't know how to do stacks. Well, this is your perfect opportunity. I'm about to do some right about now. As soon as I do this, now I want to share my PS Plus from my other account, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing everything I can possibly to not make any additional purchases for my C3. So we're just gonna run this with the PS Plus. We're just gonna activate it. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to do this every time, but this is just, I don't know, 2 minutes of work. If you don't mind spending $10 a month, just do it. Just get PS Plus for this account, for this console. That's completely fine. I don't want to pay for that. So we're just like, we're just like budgeting the shit out of this shit, Okay, I need to ensure that my C1 and C2 doesn't close when I run the C3, okay? This is very important. I find the edges a little wonky. You can never get it perfect. Bro, if I have the time, I will just copy the ones I've made from there. But I did copy it. This is really makeshift C3 screen. Sorry, guys. Please ignore the rough edges for now. Oh, I don't even have music here. My bad. Let me get some music up in here. C3 screen. Okay, now we have music. Let's go. You guys just hearing me talk. Sheesh, you guys didn't say nothing? Okay, so far, C1 isn't still in creator. C2 is still in creator. and we are on our way into a sesh. So far everything is working as intended in terms of the BEFF. Now I want to make as most use I can with the C3. So we're gonna BEFF merge everything. We're gonna BEFF create everything. DMO is gonna be put on hold for the time being because yeah, we got C3 in the building. All right, so I need 3 consoles or 2. I mean, if you got 2 consoles, just do double stacks. If you have 3 consoles, you do triple stacks, and if you have 4 consoles, you can do like quadruple stacks, quad stacks. But what is stack tattoos anyway? Stack tattoos is basically manipulation of tattoos. It's basically allowing you to apply more than one layer of tattoo in one particular area, which the game doesn't let you do. But with the help of saving in C1 and C2, generally everyone does double stack. So if you go to Twitter right now and look for tattoos, so it's like a tattoo from each console, correct? But obviously not every tattoo works with every tattoo. Some of the time you have to find the right number of layers, or like you just have to test them out. Okay, I've been doing tattoos for about 6+ years now. It's still a mystery sometimes what will stick, what will not stick. If you got a combination like Toby does, so Toby does the same kind of tattoos. He followed the same tutorial or a video, and it like every time he does a tattoo, it looked like almost the same. It's like that bird. It's all black and shit, all over the chest and stuff, and like it works, and he keeps doing that. But with me, I just want to try different shit every time. I will never ever make an outfit twice, never ever. It's impossible to actually do, like, unless you're writing down exactly which tattoos you're picking. Like, I can guarantee you're not gonna remember the combination by the 5th or 6th time you're doing this tat. So we're gonna start up with the back. I like to start up with the back, so now we can actually do, I don't know, should we do a full, okay, so this is great, right? This is great. So this will actually force us to pick the tattoos all at once kind of thing. So usually when you pick this particular tattoo, you can't apply a double stack layer on the arms. Now having a C3 will allow you to do that. So what we have to do now is we need to do the back. So if we were to choose to do this right now, like the full back geometric design, we have to sacrifice some tats on the arm. We cannot have a proper triple stack tat, but I have never been able to do this, so I am down to do this right now. If it doesn't work, then whatever, we just waste a little bit of time just for the sake of learning. So we can still sort of apply some tats, but the ones in the fucking upper area right here, we won't be able to do it on C3. But quite a few tattoos you can just still apply.
Live from Ibiza.
It is always best to do one section at a time, but because we're trying to do this particular layer, and you'll see what I mean. So even if my saves go completely perfectly, I'll still be limited to what tattoos work, and I'm just gonna have to keep trying until the combinations seem to work. But yeah, I mean, the more you play with it, the more you'll know which tattoos work. If you choose to just save time, just keep redoing that one over and over again until you get a combination you don't mind doing over and over and again. But the whole idea of doing this tat shit or BEFF shit is to make new stuff every time kind of thing. Ideally every time, but I mean, you do you, man. Like whatever is your cup of tea is your cup of tea. Ooh, I do like that girl tat. Now I will actually have to remember which ones I pick. So I picked the heart, the weed. Oh, what? I happen to have a little tattoo over there. And I also need like a little bit of layer on the arms, fist area. Like, yeah, we'll do the smiley face. I mean, I don't really want to do a smiley face. Let's do the horseshoe. Yeah, let's run the horseshoe. All right, so that's as much as we'll apply. All right, that's as much as we'll go for this one. So in theory, you could say stack face tattoos to 100%, 100%. But I want to be doing as little as layers as possible each time. So just the back and the arms for this one right now. So once I'm done with this, I can just go to story mode and I can just disconnect the internet. So this will, you know, give me a chance not to disconnect my internet. Sorry, not close app, and that'll save me some time later on to go back into a session. So we're just gonna disconnect internet. Let's get this out of here. Let's get out of here. All right, that seems fine. All right, so we're done with C3. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. Hopefully that's no issue. Okay, now we're gonna go to C2. Yeah, C2. One at a time. So C2 will still be locked, console locked. We're just gonna ungood sport that, and we'll try to go into session. Okay? Honestly, Jackie, I'm sorry, but just go watch a video made by CDG. CDG explains it so well. Just watch that video, bro. If you have issues after watching that video, let me know. I'll walk you through it. Why would you call it netcut? Do you actually use netcut? Are you on Xbox, Jackie? I mean, you might actually be on Xbox. I don't know. Are you on Xbox? Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't done cutting or netcut in many years on PS5. So I got a little confused there why we're calling it netcut. But yeah, on Xbox you can totally cut your internet. But I explained it as I did, right? So C1 went to a session, then it went to creator. I locked my C1, console locked. Then I ran the game on C2, did the same thing, went into a session, went into creator, locked my C2, and then I ran the C3. You guys can see the labels, right? Like the top left and the top right have like C1, C2, C3. Maybe I may need to make those bigger, bro. Maybe it's not really catching people's eyes, possibly like attention. Now I wanna wait because my friend list won't load because it's console locked. I just have to wait. I don't really want to go get pushed into story. I see the two little screens. Okay, well, we're not really doing anything on those two little screens, so that's why they're like kind of little. I didn't want to obstruct too much of the actual main area. So every time I hop on a console, I go C1, C2, C3, so on and so forth. Those two little screens are just to show you where they're at or what they're doing. You know what I mean? All right, so we applied like the full back tattoos. So it's always best to pick full back on full back on full back. Now, if you want to do full back and, you know, a couple from here and then something else again, you can, in theory. But will it work for you? I don't know. But Um, we shall actually. We shall actually do combinations. We don't generally do because we've never really had this opportunity to take our sweet time and do this shit right. So we'll throw a little color in C2. So the layer of tattoos, the order of layers of tattoos are a little confusing because the way the layers work on the back doesn't work on the arm. So what I mean by that, you'll find that the tattoos I applied on C3 may be on the top of the tattoos. Now, if that is the case, picking those tattoos was a terrible idea. I want those full back tattoos to be the most bottom layer, and then I want these red tattoos to show, and then the tattoo I want to show on my C1, the tattoos I'm going to pick on my C1, I want it to be the most uppermost layer, like the one which you actually can see fully. Can you stack the same tattoos? Yeah, you can stack the same tattoos, but it won't really visually make a difference in visuals. The whole point is to have different looking tattoos so that... Oh, sorry, my bad. I wasn't showing my C2 screen. We're working on C2 right now. Yo, what's up, SVT, bro? Mans, how you doing? Is it Manzi? Mans? Or just Mans? What's the right pronunciation? I mean, it doesn't matter too much. But I just wanted to ask what's your preferred way of pronunciation or whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna pick some colors on C2. Maybe we'll figure this out. This is all a test, you know. This is all a test. Just Manzi. Okay, Manzi it is. It's all a learning for me as well. So we'll do a little bit of color, maybe. You know what? Let's throw this one. If it does work, it'll look pretty cool because we're gonna have the tribal on the back. We're gonna have a little bit of color of the car if it sticks. Yeah, I think this will be a good one if we can make this work. We did the little weed tattoo, so we don't want to do the weed tattoo. Let's do the big cat. And for the right arm, so we're having to do this tattoo right now because death is certain. We did the smiley face, I think, because we picked a tattoo which covers the arms on C2 as well. Okay, darker tats. I don't know. Try doing it. Try doing a double stack. I don't think it's gonna darken, bro. It's just, I feel like it's just gonna be the layer on layer on layer. What's up, big bro? All right, time to see if we get these layers. I feel like we can still add a layer on the left arm, one more, oh sorry, right arm, one more layer, just covering something a little different. Yeah, there you go. We covered the whole arm. Okay, it should look sweet. Vamp bro, what's up? Thank you for pulling up. All right, so we're done with C2 as well. We're only doing the back on the arms right now. We started off with C3. C3 went to story mode. C2 is also going to go to story mode. Now I could disconnect it from the internet, but I've got it hooked up to Arca, and I'm just going to go back to doing a good sport, and it's not going to interfere with my C1, which is the final layer. So we good sported C2 again, so we need to ungood sport C1. Now our list won't load, so you just have to wait it out, bro. You just have to wait it out. I got Monzies in here, bro. Let me take care of this bitch right here. Okay, maybe we can go into session now. Have we waited long enough? Yes, I feel like we've waited. Our friend list won't load, but sorry. Forget to switch screens. This is gonna happen for the next few days. Apologies. Alright, let's go into session and finish our layer of tats. How crazy would it been if I just suddenly turned on a C4 and hopped on C4 and just like, yep, quad stacks actually, guys. No, I did consider getting a C4 as well, but I have to wait a few more months. Here on out, we will barely see what Grim is doing, but an explanation. What are you on about? Am I not explaining things as I'm doing it? I should be. I'm not. Yeah, I'm probably not explaining every step, but you guys can see my screens. Yeah, you guys can see me. It's all it is. Just layers on top of layers on top of layers. That's all it is, guys. Yeah, we'll stick this here and see what it is. Oh, because you forget to see. My bad. Trust me. I'll make a point of changing the screens. I shall. But I didn't really do anything there. I just waited to get into a session. Trust. You didn't miss much. I can guarantee you that I'm showing all the actual important bits. When I do chest, it doesn't stack. So just try different combinations or try again. How many times have you actually tried to do that particularly? I mean, just try, bro. Just try. Keep trying. Like I already mentioned this, right? That even like after years of doing these stack tats, like I still have to redo quite a bit of the layers, you know, over and over again because they don't seem to stick sometime. They just don't work sometime, and you just have to be okay with it. You just have to try a different combination, maybe apply that tattoo on C2 instead of C1, perhaps, maybe something a little different, you know? Like, I can guarantee you that you'll find, you know, a reasonably good alternative which will work for you. If that particular is not working, just move on and find something new, bro. You know what I mean? All right. I feel like we've 4 or 5, but I'll try. I mean, you know, just keep trying, bro. That's my only advice in that particular matter. Or just move on and find some new tats. So we've actually selected a wide range of tattoos, so it'll be interesting to see what stuck and what didn't stuck. So I'm not gonna unlock any of my consoles, all right? I'm just gonna, you know, keep it as it is. We're just gonna go back into story mode and go straight back into a session. The whole time you're doing like stuff like money, stuff like things like this, you wanna like, you know. You want to stay locked up if you have the ability to do so. And this is where the outfit 100 plan comes in. C1 and C2 both locked and both good sported. So C3 has absolutely no problem being online. Now, I did want to try a few different things as well. Trying to save vehicles with gender swap. Like, what if C1 and C2? So C3... So C2 would do the actual gender swapping purchase. And C3 would just, I don't know, buy a few cars or some shit and see what happens, you know? Like, we won't delete the character on C3, you know? It's not looking very... Oh, hold on. Now, it didn't work every layer on layer, but the back definitely worked. That shit is triple, bro. Oh, no. This arm didn't work quite as well. We're missing a layer. We're missing one layer. But this is triple stacked. I can see all 3 layers. The back is... Yeah. It is definitely triple stacked right now. But yeah, a small sacrifice on the right arm. I'll just... So if I want to do the right arm again, or, you know, that arm right here with the red, you know, thingy tattoos, I'll have to sacrifice the back. I'll have to sacrifice quite a little bit. So this is one small sacrifice I will do for the sake of the back and the right and the left arm, or whatever this other arm is. So we'll just move on to the chest, the legs, the face. I would like to go take these face paints off. Where's the nearest place I can do this? I can do this in the barbershop right here. Okay. You like that, Snoop? You like that? Yeah, bruh. So yeah, I'm gonna test out some stuff for the quad stacks. I'm sort of confident that I can get it done with 3 consoles and you hopping on your console kind of thing. Yeah, I just want to take that face paints off. Can't really see face tats. I'm not being racist, but this is also a dark skinned man. So not every color will look as visually good. So let's take that face paint off at least. Just to give a bit more clarity. Face paints, hairstyle. Yeah, can we get rid of that chest, whatever that is? Maybe a little bit of hair, but opacity. How do you do the opacity? That's a hairy chest. Nah, not so. Maybe a little bit of hair. Yeah, a little bit of opacity is L1R1. Yeah, all right. That's fine. Nah, we'll do a little bit less. Yeah, all right. That's cool. That's cool with me. Oh wait, I didn't actually press the button. We ended up going with none. Never mind. And face paints. Are these like the Halloween paints? Oh, these are the Halloween paints. Oh, okay. Didn't know I had them. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this character looks try hard as fuck. Let's get the contacts off. Yeah. The beard is fine. Can I do a different hair color? Yo, unfortunate bro, Toby bro, what's up, guys? How do you rate my new setup, man? What's the deal, brother? Maybe I might not sound as clear. My mic might still need more work. Do I sound clear enough or not? Yeah, I think it needs a little bit more work. Mic sounds good. All right. Appreciate that. We're doing triple stack tats right now. Yeah, does it sound a little muffled though? Someone mentioned that it might be a little muffled. But yeah, I'll get that sorted, bro. Today like day one of this new setup, so just a little bit more testing and we should be there. So yeah, straight in. C1 goes to creator, C2 goes to creator. Oh, now spot on. Thank you, man. Thank you. And you know the best part? You guys won't hear me clickety clickety with my keyboard anymore. Maybe a little bit, but generally you guys won't hear. Well, I need to stop talking though. I got like proper noise cancellation right now going on to my keyboard's clickety noises. Alright, I got one extra controller I need to deal with in the fucking desk, so C1 is in creator, C2 is in story mode. We can go straight into a creator, but I would like to land in a session and then go into creator, just to be a little safe, on the safe side. Maybe wait a little bit longer. Yeah, it'll be a little annoying to get kicked mid fucking. Let's try another session now. If I do get kicked, it's not a huge problem. It's just annoying. But yeah, the more layers you do, the more time it's going to take, and so on and so forth. C2 is also going to go into creator, and we're just going to wait for this creator to land. All right, this guy is in creator, so now we're gonna jump on C3. Do I have a hotkey for C3? No, I don't. Fuck. Okay, I think we should be able to go into a session on C3. Just need to pick the right fucking controller. You need to sign in. That's not good. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We should be able to go right now. Maybe we should have waited, but yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Should be fine there, brother. All right, so what are we doing? Are we doing the chest? Let's do the chest. We could do what CDG, and we're going to, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. The fuck? We have all these rare tats in this account? Did not know. We have to go with these rare tats. So that's all we're going to apply. We're actually going to write this down. So ox, so C3 chest, ox and dragon. Yeah, I had no idea that this account had that. Oh, really? It's out for everyone? Shit. Phew, that's good news. I need to go buy it on the accounts I don't have them on. It's temporary now. Once you buy it, it'll just stick. Nah. Anything you buy, like if you buy a livery one time, it'll stick. Yeah. No, as in like once you buy it, you can keep buying it over and over again. That's what I mean. Like it'll always be available to you if you just buy it one time. Works the same for, you know, most unlockable content. You buy a car with delivery one time from any of those, you know, Simeons or whatever, you get delivery with it. Yo, C-Mac. How you doing, brother? Yeah, same logic, Jackie. Same logic. Same with parachute. Same with all of it. How would you? You would need two different DNS setups. So C3 would be DNS on one computer DNS, and C2 and C1 would be DNS on another account. But honestly, I don't think you can. You're gonna need Archive to do anything more than two consoles. Nah, it's all good. I don't think you can do it with Archive, bro. With NextDNS, bro. NextDNS is only good for making outfits for two consoles. You cannot do NextDNS on the third. Like you could, maybe. I've never tested it out, but in theory, you could just set up another computer or another phone, so you could have one server running from your phone and the other DNS server running from your computer from two different accounts. It should work. The trick would be to setting up your C3 first, and then setting up your C2 first from a different one. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And C1 would be the only console which is just connected to the internet normally. So we can do, have we done dog? We haven't done dog. Let's do dog. We can do dog and rat. Dog and rat. Nah, it's just simple BEFFing, bro. Simple, nothing too crazy. We're doing stack tattoos, but 3-layered stack tattoos. We done this for the back and it turned out pretty alright. But it did happen the other way around. You see that? Because the tattoos we applied on C3 is on the top layer. Then is the C2, then is the C1. We should have picked the fully covered tattoo one, but it's the other way around on the arms, so fuck. I don't know. We'll keep that in mind for the next one, alright? When you do the back, it's only the back which acts like that. It's only the back. The arms and the chest work, the layers work differently. It's the back was reversed somehow. All right, so C3, we did C3 into story mode disconnect, C2 story mode disconnect, or whatever archive can do for you. So I use archive, so I just good sported C2. Now we're gonna ungood sport C1 and wait for us to go into a session. Have we waited long enough? Actually, it's a good way of checking if you waited long enough is when your friend list like glitched out, then you go online, then the online glitches out. There you go, it just glitched out. We're gonna wait for this to refresh and then we should be able to go. Like this is like an indicator telling me that, hey, it's good to go now. But even then, sometimes it'll give you an alert and then you'll still connect to the session. Now, normally in Next DNS or basic BEFFing, your friend list would load, but because we're locking C1 and C2, our friend list is not going to get updated. But we should be able to go into a session, and you see how the screen kind of like became a little bit more vivid. That's also one more indication that you are good to go. But yeah, I appreciate you guys pulling up and just, you know, letting me do my thing with my BEFF. Really, this is all I wanted. I want to teach you guys everything I want to know. I know. So here we are, man. Here we are. So we did the ox, we did the dog, we did the dog and rat. No, ox and dragon, dog and rat. Can we do now these tattoos, like the new ones, don't always want to work. They're always a little bit more fidgety. So we'll do something a little different. I don't know. Yeah, we'll throw in that little Davis action and see what happens, which layers go for top. I feel like the Davis will be at the top layer and the colorful tats will be behind it. That's not good. So we could also use this tat and we could stack tattoos on the chest and the stomach on C2 and C3. But we lost that opportunity to do it. We're already way past that. Can we do that dollar will stick? And can we do another slightly colorful but not too colorful on the other side? Nah, I don't think it's possible to find one. Maybe this. Yeah, this one didn't really go, to be honest. Let's throw in the snake. Have we done snake? We haven't done snake. Let's do snake. Dollar and snake. Okay. Time to go test this BEFF out. So we just trigger a save anyhow we want with a hat, cap, parachute, changing our outfit or whatever. And done skis. We're just gonna go into story to reset this BEFF or finish the BEFF cycle. Yo, what's up, Sway bro? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. It looks so good if we get all 3 layers. But I know something's not gonna stick. It's always like that. I don't think it even worked. What the fuck? Nothing worked. We have no stack layers. We have one layer. Yeah, these tattoos are not, they don't want to stick. So let's reset that. So let me just buy all this shit and just making sure that they stick. Right, so those ones didn't work, so we'll try again. So like I said, some tattoos just don't want to work, and that's the way it is. We're gonna have to try different combinations of it. Yeah, I mean, or you could just be like Toby Bro, where he follows that same combination every time, which he knows works every time. Have you checked the DMO dupe? I heard it got patched. Yeah, that's great. We don't do that anyway. We don't dupe our DMOs. No. We do fresh DMO off our files. So DMO dupe getting patched or not doesn't affect us in absolutely any way. Yeah, we don't do that stuff. DMO dupe is like duping your sentinels. We don't fuck with that. What's up, Frenzy Bro? C4 when? I mean, the bikes you got for the office? Nah, that's straight up something else. I wouldn't even call it a DMO. I can guarantee you that works the way we do it. Yeah, my method is untouched. It works. We'll even test it out in a bit, don't worry. But I guarantee you that shit works. Just fix your torso tats? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Had no doubt. You got it. But yeah, having a C3 is pretty much so like useful for me for all the level of BEFF I'll be doing. Asking someone to help me hop on, it's always like a little inconvenient to even ask for help. So DMO glitch, do glitch is the sentinel exploit that got patched. So bro, I don't want to talk about this at all, but we can still do it. Yeah, they did patch it. They patched one aspect of it, which the 99.9% population did. But I have methods which just work. They can't stop my methods. To stop my method, they have to literally take away Rockstar Editor. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about this topic at all. But yeah, my shit still works, bro. I mean, they're not able to, bro. They're not able to. Like, before even you guys knew about the stealing shit, this stealing shit has been happening in my community for over a year now. Nah. Okay, after I do this, BEFF, I'll drop so we don't dupe our fagios. We drop them. Like I said, We good, man. We can still do the CEO office OTR. So I don't really dupe my cars. Like, I just drop them straight into session and just do it. That's pretty much it. They don't have to be duped. Yep. No problem. I'll still test it out, bro. Just to know for sure, we'll test it out. What the hell is happening? C2 is taking so long to go into creator. They definitely changed something with creator and it just takes so much longer now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting way tired for this. Woke up at like 7:30 today. It is 2 in the morning for me. This is the problem, man. I don't get fucking time to do BEFF like without, you know, a constraint right now. Like I would have wanted to have no, you know, no requirement for sleep at night. Stay up all night doing BEFF. Are we connected to C3? Are we good to go through C3? Okay, C2 is locked, C1 is locked. So yeah, we should be able to go to C3. All right, we're gonna start applying tats on C3. So just to be a little bit more conservative, we're not gonna do every layer new tat, the traditional Chinese Halloween, Chinese New Year one. We're only gonna do one layer of that. Yeah, happy to help. Don't even worry about it. No need to mention, you know. No need to mention. This is all what I'm about. All right, we'll run these two, and that's it. We should have gotten a bit more surface area stuff. We'll do it on C2. We'll get some stuff which covers a bit more stuff in the chest area, like middle of the chest. So same deal. C3 goes to story and disconnects. C2 is being ungood sported as we speak, and we're gonna wait for, you know, our so notice what I mean by the screen flashes. We're gonna glitch our friend list real quick, and then we're gonna go online and get our online glitched. So glitchy. Online is glitchy in a second. There you go, glitchy right now. It's gonna refresh in a couple of seconds maybe. Then I'll back out one time and the screen is gonna get like, I don't know, 2 times more vivid. Just pay attention to the screen, all right? Just look at what I do with the screen. The screen is just gonna get brighter, or like a little bit more brightness or more colorful. There you go. It just became a little bit more colorful. So this is a good indicator that I can go on a C2 right now and not get issues. Imagine if we have issues now. Yeah, it happens to me all the time where I'm like showing someone something like, and that's when I have all the issues in the world. Like nothing goes according to plan when I'm like actually doing it. When I do it on my own, hey, no one's watching and everything goes perfectly. But yeah, on this occasion, we're good. We're good. We're in a session. We can apply shit. And hopefully it sticks this time. We're gonna apply that. What can we do? What can we do? Let's do this photo smoke. All right, now we're gonna go into, so technically we could go to creator, but the BEFF wouldn't reset. We need our BEFF to reset. But eventually when I go to story 1 and come back, they would all eventually show up. That would work as well if I went to creator right now. But because I want to work with, you know, a fresh BEFF up tattoo every time I go into a character, otherwise I feel like, oh, it's not working, may not be working, we won't even know. So yeah, just do session. So story, session, creator, back to session, back to story. That should be the BEFF cycles. So C2 I good sported again. C1 I'm gonna ungood sport. So C1 and C2 the entire time has been continuously console locked. So we'll do that same deal again. You should be able to see the screen flash once more, and you guys should know. So glitch out our friend list, which won't load. Make this glitch go to our online, which is gonna get taken away in a second, and it'll come back in a second. Now, when we drop down this menu, our screen's gonna get a little bit more colorful. There you go. We see that flash. Now, we could just wait another 5 seconds, but I feel like we're good to go into a session. This is where most beginners fuck up. They just don't wait that 5-10 seconds they need to wait. But, you know, you guys in the chat, like, you know, seasoned BEFFers, I'm sure you guys don't need this small tips and trick. You guys probably know it already. Now, you see how I'm doing every layer at a time? No one is stopping me from doing the entire body at a time. Like, I should just, you know, I could if I wanted to. But chances of them sticking just gets cut down to so much when you do it like that. The best chances of making them stick is usually when you take your time and do one layer at a time. But, you know, what do I know? Well, you know, do what, you know, works for you, I guess. Because what might work for me may not work for you the same. It's a little different for everyone, I guess. Will it stick? I don't know if it'll stick. So should I just go a safer route and just pick something else entirely? I mean, I would like to use the new tats, even if it's just a piece. So we're just gonna run this and see what we get. Plus a little bit of color. I like a little bit of color. I don't like too much color, but just a little bit of colors. You got timers and countdowns? There you go. Everyone's got their own method. The next time you guys run your Act 3, guys, on PS5, can you guys just give me a holla? There is an account I will want to get my money up. That account's got like 1 million, 2 million right now. I wouldn't mind just getting that money to 8 million and then do oppressors. But yeah, if you guys do money stuff, please, if you see me online or if I'm in the chat, please save me a spot. Okay, we got some layers. Did it work as intended? Unfortunately, it's 3 first. It is triple stacks. All the layer did stack, but we're gonna try this exact one again, but this time we're gonna run I want that tiger tat to be on top. Actually, what do you guys say? Is it cool or should we redo it? I think it's cool. Yeah, let's not waste time. It's triple stack, that's what matters. Will it, like, the more I do it on the other character is gonna get eventually better and better. You can run me a few. Awesome, bro. I only need a few anyway, just to get to 10 million or 8 million. You like it with the red accents in the behind? Okay, behind this. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel the same way. So same thing. We're gonna trigger a save real quick. We don't have to, but I would like to. The good thing about this mic is even when I like whisper and shit, you guys can hear me like sort of clearly. You guys might hear like it might be a little crispy, but like if I'm like whispering and shit, you guys still hear me clearly, right? What's up, Angel bro? Can you hear me all right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if I still scream and shit, it won't blast your eardrums and shit. Yeah, Delhi's finally getting some sort of viable setup, slowly. I don't want to wake up the people in the house sleeping. All right, C1's in creator. C2 will go into a creator now. Bro, won't be tonight. It's like 2 a.m. for me. It'll be another time. Maybe later down the week, bro, if I see you online, if I'm home. I will have some more free time from Monday or Tuesday. What day is it today? It's already Monday for me. Fuck. Maybe from tomorrow onwards, I should have a little bit more time. I'm finishing up a project soon, so you know, more time in my hand, I guess. So yeah, if I see you online, if you're doing something, I'll just wait for you to finish. It is Monday for me. I'm on a different part of the world. The only people who are probably ahead of me in time are the Australians or New Zealanders, Kiwis. Yeah, they're like a few hours ahead of me. But I'm in Southeast Asia, in Bangladesh. It's like 2:17 a.m. for me. Yo, Dubs bro in the house. What's up, brother? You caught me in the middle of doing triple stack tats, hey? We're just trying to, we just did the back, we did the arms, we did the chest. Even if you catch me online, all right, yeah, awesome. Appreciate that offer, Toby bro. Yeah. I'm not from the US or UK. I did live a fair portion of my life in Australia, but I've been back in Bangladesh for almost 10 plus years now. I went to Australia for uni and stuff, but that was ages ago now. Feels like an eternity. Triple stack indeed, bro. You see my C1, C2 and C3? Yes sir. C2, C3. So technically I should be able to do quad stacks too, but I have to, you know, test that quads out a little bit more. I need to basically set up next dance on C3, which isn't going to be an issue, but I still got to do it. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to have C4 connected online without having issues. C4 is going to get kicked, but if we do one layer at a time, and if we know exactly what tattoo to apply, we can just go in. Even if you get kicked the first time, the second attempt or the third attempt, we should have enough time. You've never seen a quad stack? Yeah, well, you'll see it here hopefully in the next few days. Yeah, we'll do it. I won't be able to show you the forward screen. Maybe I will be, maybe I won't be able to, depending on who helps me be my C4. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can do a little share screen somehow on my phone and then connect my phone to my screen and have it as a C4. Oh, that could work. That could work. Okay. The more, yeah, I just need to figure out the logistics of everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, the real reason I did C3 is just to help me do more BEFFs with this 3 consoles. Like, when we get a 4th console, if we ever do get a 4th console, we can worry about the C3. Use your phone. So on the Xbox side of things, I think you can just run it through some sort of a software. You don't actually need the 4th console. But on the PS, you would need a portal or a console or some shit, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know how Shoe King Bro Game does it. ! Shoe King. To get his link if you don't know who Shoe King is. But he basically runs it off like a streaming software from his phone. You would get, I mean, I can show you a few things on how to get C3 up and running, Dubs Bro. Can I show it right now? I think I can show it to you right now. Hold on. I would have to switch my console. Let's do display capture. So all right, so oops, sorry, my bad, I can't show you that. So the way this is working is my console 1 is console locked, and my console 1 is also good sported. My console 2 is console locked, and my console 2 is also good sported. That is why my C3 is running so smoothly without issues. Now that is my technique of doing BEFF. Some people have adopted this method, but once you do, bro, you should be good, bro. So I can just stay here in this session for as long as I want. Let's say an hour, 5 hours, 6 hours. I will never need. I will never need so much time in a C3 anyway, but I can stay online if I wanted to. So yeah, this is how it's looking so far, the triple stack. The only layer which didn't quite triple work as extensively is the arm with the octopusy looking things tats. It's missing one layer, but that's a small sacrifice to have like a triple stack layer like this on the back and this arm. I'll have to redo all of it if I wanted to fix this one section. It is too much of a gamble to take because we don't know what'll work with what, even if we run it. But would you guys be interested in a triple stack tattoo thingy? Because I know everyone and their moms and dads offer double stack tattoos. Most of you guys can do your own double stack tattoos. But if you guys ever need triple stack tattoos and you're the bros and the homies and stuff, feel free to message me and I got you, man. Now, okay, I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to do this layer. I wanted to do like a layer right here. And I wanted to do a layer right here. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go do this one. We're also gonna do a stomach tats. We'll do birds of feather. Yeah, you could never get like a full coverage because you're limited to 2 stacks when you're doing 2 stacks. Quad stack, triple stack, you can cover your entire chest and stomach area. Question is, will it stick? We'll find out. We'll find out. There isn't really a guide to doing these tats. You just have to figure it out. The only time I actually found some actual triple stack tats or, you know, more than 2 console stack tats like footage or gameplay or video is by this person named Mr. Ken. Now, Mr. Ken stopped playing GTA. Most of the OG people like Angel, Abstract, these people might know who Mr. Ken is. Mr. Ken used to do a shit ton of BEFF back in the day. But his circles were really small, didn't really mix with everyone or something, from what I've heard. But yeah, I mean, he's the only one I've actually seen do triple stack shit. Oh yeah, Mr. Ken, yeah, Mr. Ken. So I discovered Mr. Ken when I was doing magic slots, because he did the demo magic slots too, you know. So I learned a few things from him, but he didn't really show anything which you know, I didn't know, but I still watched it anyway just in case he did show anything. I watched all his videos, like hundreds of them. Ooh, we didn't wait long enough, did we? Wait, why is this happening? C3 is disconnected. C2 is okay. We didn't wait long enough.
You're listening to Cafe Del
Oh, this is such a banger. I'm gonna turn it down. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up. I'm definitely getting copyright for this. Oh wait, they didn't actually play Moby. Deadly, do you use Good Sport and console lock for gender swap? I use it for everything. Every sort of BEFF. Like, even if I put my session for like 5 seconds, I would still do it because I'm just naturally wired right now to do Good Sport. Now, which tattoo is going to give me the most coverage? This is the newest one, so I would like to use this one. Plus, we've got some car on the stuff as well. But yeah, I haven't really seen anyone do this stuff the way I do it. It was kind of like a discovery I've had that I shared with SCG, and SCG told a few people. I'm like, yo, man, these are insider tips just for you, man. And then Mona heard about it. Then Mona asked about it every streamer stream. Hey, do you use Good Sport? Do you use Good Sport? And everyone said, no, I don't know what Good Sport is. Hey man, Keep the insiders to yourself, hey? Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Information is shared. So once I've shared it to someone, I share it to everyone. So C1 is gonna be going into a session now. We're slowly getting close to our end product, which is just the legs left to do and the face and neck. Because when you lag your Xbox console with netcut or by cutting your internet, don't you have to wait like a certain minutes, like 5 minutes or so, or however long it takes you to, like if you do 4K bits or if you do 8K bits or 6K bits, you have to wait for your session to disconnect. Yeah. So it could be different for some people. So with console log, you can just jump in there. You would still have to wait a little bit, I guess. Oh, you can't just jump in straight up. You still have to wait like that actual 5 minutes, even if you lock. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've never actually done any new gen Xbox BEFF in a while. The only time I actually did a BEFF is when the dupes were a thing. So me and my friend Trippa, Big Trippa, you guys might know him as from the car creator community now. So he's like, yeah, he's got an Xbox, I've got an Xbox, we got fire accounts, but they don't really have unlocks, right? So we're like, you know what? Why don't I be C1 and you do the C2 part? And he's like, you know what, dog? I'm down for that. I'll do the C2 part. So we did old gen Xbox BEFF gender swap. We did 3 accounts which were already fire. We just gender swap that shit. And that was the only time I actually done Xbox BEFF. We didn't have to wait or anything. I just did console log and just jumped on. And this is like pre-patch days where you could just stay in a session on both consoles and nothing would happen. We didn't have to do creator shit. This is like what, 2021 area, 2022 years, 2020, yeah, around then. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how all the Xbox cloud stuff work. Fair. So you could do the same method with PS4 BEFF once upon a time. I've never been successful, but I don't know if you guys know who Melissa Roberts is. Melissa knows a fair bit about this sort of stuff too, and Melissa was like, you know what, just wait for your PS4 to go offline and check from a different account that you've actually gone offline and you're no longer online. So the K-bits or whatever the cutting speed or power is going to differ from people to people because of your internet connection speeds and power and latency and all that bullshit. But generally, you would have to wait for that console to go offline but still be in a session. It's a lot more harder now. Oh my god, there's another side tat. Huh. I think I missed out on it. Like, we applied this on C1 or C3. So we'll just rock with that for now. It's fine. But I do like that other tattoo with the flowers and chairs a little bit more. I'm looking for a side tat. So we can do gun mic. We can barely see it. Yeah. Melissa knows shit ton about all this stuff as well. I don't know Melissa like that, but yeah, I've only just said hello. We're more like acquaintance, if anything. Maybe bounce up a few ideas here and there in shoes streams or Mainly in shoes and abstracts, I think. Let's see how this BEFF turned out, guys. Fingers crossed we get all 3 layers without any issues. Then we can move on to the legs. We can move on to the face and stuff. Have you guys seen the new mansion dupe method right now, where everything is significantly easier? No ana whacking required as well. Yeah, it was banned. It didn't really work, bro. Bruh. I'm so tired right now. Let's redo it. This time we'll do the other one. Oh shit. Wrong tat, wrong section. But you see, this worked. We have a triple stack on the side, but not the fucking. So all of this side stuff worked perfectly fine. You see, some just didn't work. Our BEFF worked because this section definitely got triple stacked, like the one under, like just under the arms area. But you know, some tattoos just don't want to work with each other. So we'll redo that stomach bit again. Let's get going. Same deal, do this every time. Creator, story mode session creator, story mode session creator, and on C3 we apply the tats back to story mode. That doesn't go to creator. But even if it doesn't work right now, guys, I'll be honest, I am fucking knackered. I need to call it a night. We might just carry this on tomorrow, because if I don't get enough sleep, I'll be cranky in the morning, and I don't want to be cranky in the morning. It's like 2:30 a.m. for me. Cranky deadly is no good, man. But no, I do want to finish the stomach. I do want to finish the stomach. It needs to happen. Otherwise, it's going to keep me up at night. Where's C2? This is C2. Yeah. I think we waited long enough for us to go into a session. We should be fine. Nugzz was just great playing Valorant, man. Oh, there's Valorant championships going on right now? Sheesh. Damn, we wait long enough. It's fine. We just have to go through that slight inconvenience of going into a menu and coming back. What if I just went ahead and just kind of like did all the tats at one go just for convenience sake? So we've already done all these layers one by one by one. Let's test out all layers at one go. The only layers which are left is the face. Actually, the face is really finicky. They don't always want to work. It's very annoying to do the face. Some stuff just doesn't want to work, and sometimes that's the area I neglect the most, because I mean, ideally I want to have stacked layers everywhere, face, legs, back, all of it. But like by the time I get to the face, I get so tired, or like I've been doing this shit for like fucking 2 hours, and I just kind of like, you know, sort of get the face done. Like as long as some of the layers worked, I'll be like, yep, good enough. Check out the IG. Yeah, check out the IG, guys. It's mainly car stuff. We haven't posted anything in a while as well. We should definitely post the 2 skylines we made for F the other day. Those banger skylines, man. I think I have enough skylines to fill both characters' 100 car garage and the 50 car garage. So that's 50, 50, 100. That's 300 skylines. Should we do it on the Partlow account? Yeah, we'll do that. In Partlow's account, or the account I got from Partlow, we make a skyline garage. We only have skylines in that account. How about that? Any car which goes in there is a skyline. An account dedicated to skylines. Is that too crazy? Every garage is full of skylines. Yeah, skyline, like LG Retro Custom, and maybe the 190Z Warners and stuff. I mean, we only have 4 or 5 different accounts. We can justify having just skylines, right? We don't have to fill up the account. We just have to fill up the 100 car, 50 car. That's good. I'm good with that. Like, that's all I need. That's more than enough. That's like 100, 100, 200, and 300. 300 skylines in that account. All right, we'll start building on it and see how far we can do. We can just BEFF our cars in there as well, just to save us money, because that account doesn't have billions. It has the millions, but not the billions. That would definitely be something worth having. Where is C3 screen? Okay, C3 screen. Have I switched to C3 screen on screen? Yes, I have. Can I go into session straight up? Just gonna have to wait for this shit to load. Down this cowbell on the drums go hard on this tune playing in the background. Let me turn it up a little bit. Oh, it's already turned up. Never mind. It's already like at 60 decibels. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When the beat drops, so much more nicer. I'm 100% getting copyrighted for this shit. It's too nice not to be copyright free. But I'm not really monetized, so even if I get copyrighted, just make it a private video and eventually just hide that shit. Okay, can we please make it stick this time? So same dealio, instead of doing the stomach we initially saw, we can also do this. Now this would also cover it as well. But let's do the one let's do this one, because this covers like the most area. Can I still throw in a something in the middle with that still being around? Because some of the smaller tats let you have both sides. Like some little like triangles and stuff, they usually let you do both. I guess not. We definitely gotta go with Fate, because Fate just covers a lot of surface area as well. When you're doing stacked tats, it's good to pay attention to how much area you're covering as well, like body wise. The more area you'll you'll be covering, the more, you know, like even this covers a fair bit of area. I think we might do this instead. This is a good choice for colorful shit. I mean, a lot of good options there. You can definitely be spoiled for choice. All right, we're done with C3. We go back to C2 now. Where is my button to go C2? We can go ahead and disconnect our C3. We'll ungood sport our C2 before we go into a session. Same dealio, glitch our friend list, glitch our online, wait for the online to get unglitched again. That's strange. We just wait here a little bit more. Come on, man, glitch that shit. As soon as I'm gonna press circle, it's gonna give me that black alert. I know it already. Maybe not. Okay, I don't trust this particular instance, so I'm gonna wait. Oh, there you go. I told you. So even if you get this particular alert, just don't press anything. It's gonna get restored eventually. There you go. Now that we have the connection to Rockstar's cloud service has been restored, we can go into a session. Yeah, I just don't like additional alerts. I'll avoid alerts like that just in case I accidentally press an X. It'll fuck up my BEFF. Yeah, less room for errors, if that makes sense. But knowing myself, I'm gonna press X on that shit someday if I just let that happen. Let's just do the Fate. Most coverage area. And Fate works with almost everything. Our save's gone through. Back to story we go. Also the same time, we're gonna good sword that shit back. And we're gonna ungood sword our C1 and do that same thing again, hoping to get into a session. Surely we waited long enough, right? Yeah, we just went with that one. Changing plans. Should look alright though, I'd imagine. Maybe not enough, like maybe not a lot of color in there, but we still got a little bit of color on the other side. Oh, this song is a banger as well. You guys wouldn't know this song, but this is by a legend named Nusrat Fateh Ali. Never really heard this version of it. Yeah, he's a musical legend, bro. Musical legend. So his entire family is, but he's like the best. His grandchildren is really now the survivor of the family, basically. Yeah. But obviously this is like a fusion version of it. Not the original, but such a good tune. Yeah, I listen to all sorts of music, man, but this is this is a big part of what kind of music I like. This particular one, I like fusions, electronic music, house music. I don't generally listen to new modern music as much. Okay, moment of truth, man. Moment of truth. Does that shit work? Did that shit work? I'm afraid to turn around, man. I'm afraid to turn around. Let's do it. Oh yeah. It looks a little strange, but it worked. Let's look in the light. Our BEFF is coming along. Fuck it. Let's just do the legs and the stomach as well. So we got the third stack is that skeleton in the beach is a third stack. We got the Faith, and we got the girl with the Challenger or whatever it is, STX. No, that's not the STX, the Hellfire. And we got the triple stacks on this side as well. So yeah, all right. I'll rock with that. I would have liked to see some color in there, to be honest, personally speaking. But I'll take it. I like it. But yeah, let's just do the legs and the face and stuff together. Yeah, we'll just get it done. I don't want to do this again. Also on a midnight snack. What do I got for a midnight snack? I got some cookies. I think two. Oh, nah, actually, cookies. Nah, cookies would be better with milk, and I don't want to have milk right now. I could have a piece of pie. Yeah, I mean, I have dinner like really early on, right? Like around 7:38, maybe 8:30. Maximum 8:30 usually. So it's been like what, I don't know how long, 8 hours since dinner, close to 7 hours possibly. Realistically, I'm like, I need to eat. If I stay up too late, I end up having snacks at night. But treat yourself. No one's gonna have a healthy meal in the middle of the night. Come on, man, be real. You're just gonna go open the fridge and the first thing you see is like what you're gonna have. Yep, I agree. We haven't really made any outfits in the last couple of days. Oh, brother. Yeah, we haven't really made any outfits in the last couple of days as well. So, last fits we did was for Bino a couple of days ago. So maybe tomorrow I would like to make maybe a couple of fits. A bunch of people have been messaging. Fits. Obviously, I'm not gonna service everyone, but perhaps maybe a one or two. Yeah. Wait, what? We got kicked? Brother. You're beginning a fit right now? Haven't made you haven't made a fit in a while? I mean, yeah, I like making my fits. I like to stay sharp, you know? Plus there's like I'm more interested in making female fits right now because of all the components I have on that female account right now. All my male accounts have fits made except this one account, which I barely use. Barely use. I mean, I made a couple of fits in there, 3 or 4 on each character, just so that I have something in there to wear, just to use some of the components in there. I made a few fits with the hoodie ups and stuff, a couple with the handcuffs. It's got unlocks from gender swaps, so I got plenty to work with. Was I supposed to do, what was I trying to do? I was trying to go to creator, right? Damn, I lost my chain of thought. Possibly commit creator. So now you lock C2 and put C1 in good sport. So C1, they're all locked and good sported, and I ungood sport the ones I actually hop on. So now that C2 is in creator, I'm gonna good sport C2 and hop on C3. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. Whichever console you're hopping on, you just want to alternate. But your basic console one license won't let you do this. You're going to need outfit 100 plan minimum. Maybe console 2 will let you do it as well, but I don't know if they still sell console 2 packages. I've been using outfit 100 forever. Or yeah. Have you seen Max's post? So Angel Bro, I don't know if you missed out on the streams where I talked about these stuff. I have a way to get all of these. Like I've had a method to get every sort of torso one. Let's see this. Let's go through the list real quick. We figured this out like months ago, like 9 months ago to be precise. Because that's when Silent gave us this method. So undershirts, we can get anything and everything here, everything. So the only one we couldn't get are these very last 262 and 263 or something. The only one I couldn't get, like, you know, even this, were you here when I kept dropping the scuba tanks? Like I dropped like, I don't know, 100 scuba tanks in that session. The actual scuba tank, maybe last session or last stream. So you can, like, we could have just gotten any of these with the orange skeleton onesie. So same deal. Let's say you want to get 161. Like same logic. If you just understand which goes where. So let's say I want to get 160, right? So 160 minus 11 is minus 60 is 149. So if you just run the Valentine suit with 149, which is this t-shirt right here, you just get all the textures. Now obviously with the four method, it's even more easier. So you want to get to 160, you just want to run this. So this is a strike vest. So strike vest, that's like one BEFF as well with the orange skeleton. So we figured out how to get everything, even this fucking weird scuba tank shit. We've had a method to get, we were able to get until here. So this is where my findings were kind of stopped. So I've had this hoodie for, I don't know, 6 months or so. I even made a video about it. Remember when did I do my outfit giveaway? I did my outfit giveaway in November or October. So we've had this method way before that. 9 months ago, Silent taught us this method. Yes, Max Bro has shown a lot of the exact textures and stuff, but you know, we've had it for a while. Now, only ones we couldn't do is this one and this one. But with the Valentine's suit, we can acquire this as well. That's why, and to be honest, all my accounts are, you know, pretty stacked. They have all the gun belts and everything already in there. So, you know, these aren't something which interests me much. This one interests me because this is a blacklisted component. But it's so cool to have, dropping scuba tanks over and over again. But the only one I personally care about, the only one which is unobtainable to me, is this one and this one. This is really all that drives me. I'm not a gun belt kind of guy. I'm more of a hoodie kind of guy. Yeah, and this one, you know, you can just get with a gender swap or a unlock all or whatever. But unlock all doesn't get you these things. Unlock all, you know, these are new components in the game, which literally no one had. I mean, I've seen this in some mod accounts, but you know, I've never seen this hoodie up before I came across it, personally speaking. But yeah, it's more knowledge you have, the more information you have. If you didn't have the gun belt, let's say the solo gun belt, that's a little bit of a rare piece, whereas 160. So solo gun belt, or you know, just the gun itself, yeah, 100% super rare, very rare. We could never get it. But yeah, I mean, who cares about noise, man? Twitter is just noise, man. Forget Twitter. I don't even want to be on Twitter. And you know, and I was kind enough to offer my findings and help to Max, and I did help him when no one else offered any help. But then bro was like, oh, I don't trust you. I'm like, okay, if you don't trust me, then don't worry about it then. You do you, I do me. All good. And then, yeah, I didn't really appreciate... I mean, yeah, I mean, we've never spoken, but we weren't sharing personal information, I guess. I don't want to talk about it. It's all good. Never mind, yeah. Are we still sharing PC screen? No, we're good. We're sharing C3. Jack, what's up? Jack, welcome. We're nearly at the end of our stream. I'll just finish this stack tats real quick and go to bed, man. To be honest, Jackie, to be fair, Jackie, I saw your vid, then everyone started posting video doing the same. Yeah, definitely your video was most likely the first one up. At least for the gun belt. But really, the first one out there is Silent. Silent gave us this method like 9-10 months ago, man. Exactly like 9 months ago. Silent showed us this method before anyone else. No matter what they say, who says what, who's the founder or not, who's the founder, it's Silent. And whoever Silent worked with. Like, Esda, what's up? You really got 3 consoles? Getting money? I mean, bro, for the level of beffing I do, we should have had 3 consoles a long time ago. You know what I mean? But yeah, welcome. I've never seen this Los Muertos tattoos. This is a dolphin tattoo I want to apply. Where's that dolphin? Dolphino? Yeah, I'll do the horns. Where's the fucking dolphin? The thing about tattoos is they don't really show everything. Dolphin goes on the head. It's like a whole different layer on its own. I think I went over the dolphin. Maybe it's not called a dolphin. Fuck it. We're gonna live without the dolphin. Now this is a problem we have. Sometimes we apply the tats and they're in there, but they won't show until we complete our BEFF, which is fine. So let's go ahead and do the legs as well. Let's just do some colorful ones on the legs, if you don't mind. Yeah, these are fine. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that, brother. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We'll do that. We'll do that. And that should cover it for C3. Did I wait long enough? I don't know. Fuck, I didn't wait. Just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. I'm like 75% sure some of these tats won't stick. For a regular BEFF, bro, I just told you, man. For every kind of BEFF I do lock and good sport. Every kind. Don't matter what I'm doing, bro. We'll be good sported. Bro, give it a try and you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll see why it makes your life so much easier. There's that dolphin. It's not a dolphin, it's a shark. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Let's just do the legs real quick. So, just to be a little lazy. We need new tats on the legs, man. These tats are a bit boring. Yeah, we'll do all black. It's fine. And we'll run this. And we'll... No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. I definitely want a bigger piece. Let's do Kiflom, but we'll do Kiflom on C1. Yeah, I like that. All right, same dealio. C2 is going back to story. We're gonna go ahead and good sport our C2 as you may see here, and C1 we're gonna ungood sport, and then we're gonna try to go into a session. This will solve all your beffing problems, guys. Right here is what I just did right now. Provided that these layers actually stick, we should be able to call it a night. Doesn't look like there's a layer on the other side. I need a layer on this side, which will be compatible with the Cassius King. Alright, I don't think there is, so we'll just rock with it. Alright, we'll be lazy. We'll just do this. And one layer in the front. Bottom layer, will that work? No, that's about it, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Trust is there. And the smoking dragon's there. We won't be able to see it until we complete our BEFF. Maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't stick. We'll find out. Is there a full leg Kiflam? Yeah, we'll do Kiflam. Alright, time to see if our BEFF worked. Our stack worked. Is it triple? I don't know. It definitely worked though, because now the question is the legs. Oh yeah, the legs work too. What the hell? We got the Kiflam. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that result. I can't tell the face. Let's check the face real quick. The face sort of worked. Let's go to a new set. Oh no, it did work, but it's not triple, it's double. One of the layers didn't work on the actual forehead. It's always best to double check in a fresh sesh.
This is the sound of Cafe Del Mar.
Yeah, one of the layers didn't work, unfortunately. On this side it worked. On that side, I didn't have that. We got the dolphin, the 100. All right, sweet. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that dub. All right, guys. On that note, appreciate you guys pulling up. I'm gonna call it a night. GG's. Take it easy. Take care, and keep beffing, guys.
Appreciate you guys pulling up, by the way. W's to all. Thank you for hanging out as well.